Massive development off Route 6 in Johnston, now one step closer to being built. The planning board last night approving the project, which is seeking roughly 200 acres of wooded land.
Now, people in town sounding off at the meeting about the potential impacts that type of facility would have on traffic on an already busy road. 12 News reporter ANITA BAFFONI has been tracking the story for months. She spoke to the mayor about this and the attorney for the developer.
She joins us now from Johnston with those details. ANITA.
Well, Brian and Mike, as you said, this project is massive. For some perspective, the developers say it's equivalent to the size of downtown Providence. Now, some locals believe it will be an Amazon distribution facility, but the developers won't divulge any details as to who is behind this project. Johnston could be the location for a massive retail distribution center said to bring thousands of jobs and have a huge economic impact on Rhode Island.
There is going to be financial stability for this community for the next 20 years.
Not all residents are seeing this development as a positive. At the Johnston Planning Board meeting Tuesday, locals expressing concerns of the impact such a massive facility could have on an already congested part of Route 6.
We're thinking that this is going to be outrageously terrible for traffic.
The developer, Blue Water Property Group, telling the planning board tractor-trailer trucks will be coming out of that facility frequently, but improvements to the road, they say, will alleviate traffic, including a new access point to the I-295 on-ramp. Fumes from those trucks also a point of contention for residents who live on that stretch of road.
Everyone knows that this is going to be Amazon. And Amazon uses those big tractor-trailer trucks that burn diesel fuel.
Blue Water Property Group reportedly has ties to multiple Amazon projects in other states like New York. After meeting with Johnston's mayor Tuesday afternoon, the attorney for the developer tight-lipped on the company behind the proposal. Can you tell if it's Amazon or not?
I can't speak to that.
This site is looking to open its doors in spring 2023. Amazon says they will not comment on rumors or speculation. Now, this is being proposed a few miles from where I'm outside Town Hall up here on Route 6. Now, they are eyeing to use about 200 acres of wooded land, but the company, the developer, I should say, says they're only going to be using about 60% of that for the facility.
ANITA, any idea when we're going to find out who is the company behind this proposal?
That's the question a lot of people want to know, Mike. So the town council will be taking this up in the next couple weeks, according to the mayor. And at that point, we will learn who is behind the project, as well as details of the agreement between the company and the town. Back to you guys.
ANITA BAFFONI live for us in Johnston tonight. Thanks so much.
A massive development right here off of Route 6 in Johnston was given the go-ahead by the town's planning board last night. It still needs to be approved by the town council.
The proposal eyes 200 acres off of that busy stretch of road, and residents who live in that area are not happy with the impact it could have, while officials say it could have a massive economic impact for the town and Rhode Island as a whole.
12 News reporter ANITA BAFFONI has been tracking this story for months. She joins us now live from Town Hall with what the mayor and the project's developer had to say today. ANITA?
Well, Mike and Shannon, if you're familiar with that part of Route 6, a short distance behind me, you'll know while driving you can be left white-knuckled when there's a lot of traffic, and it's the impacts this massive facility will have on that busy stretch that is leaving locals concerned. But the mayor and the developer say they have plans to alleviate that. It's this wooded land off Route 6 in Johnston that could be the home to a 4 million square foot retail distribution facility.
Everyone knows that this is going to be Amazon.
Residents at the Johnston Planning Board meeting Tuesday speculating on who is behind the project, but those details have not yet been revealed. The developer, Blue Water Property Group, says improvements to the roadway will help counteract the tractor-trailer trucks that will be added to that stretch of road. Some locals not buying it.
So I'm wondering how 30 trucks an hour and maybe between 250 and 450 employees per shift isn't going to impact our lives.
The town's mayor asking residents to trust the process.
Route 6 is going to be a heck of a lot safer if this project goes through and the DOT does what they're going to do.
An attorney for the developer meeting with Mayor Joe POLISENA Tuesday afternoon. 12 News cameras were there.
We still have the rest of the process to go through, but I think I think people realize it's a great project.
Blue Water reportedly has ties to multiple Amazon projects in other states, including one in New York. If given the green light, the facility is looking to open in spring 2023. Now, Amazon has told us they will not speculate on rumors. Now, as for what's next, the town council will have to vote on it. The mayor thinks that will happen in the next couple weeks. At that point, when it's in front of the town council, it will be revealed who's actually behind this project. Live in Johnston, I'm Anita BAFFONI, 12 News.